Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 919. Today's the 19th. Yes, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Facebook page. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch all the same time, but the link is only on Facebook. So if you plan to be on my show and you're like, darn it, I don't have Facebook, let me know in advance and I can email you the link. The link is it's a different link every day. If you know you're going to be on the show, I can email you the link. No worries. So anyway, let's get on with this show. Let me move my keyboard and put on my specs. I'm going to head over to the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services as offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. So go up and down the page. You might want to wait till the weekend to do that if you can't do it today. And then you might even find a place or two to volunteer. All righty, let's see. Wait a minute, I'm just checking something. There we are. All right, let's go to the Word page. Lots of great services here. I can't begin to, there's no way I could list them all right now because that would take all afternoon. So I'm just going to choose just a few items so that you can, go on with your day and know what's happening. Now, next week, the city will be trying to fill a couple of vacancies. There's vacancies on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission and also the Housing Appeals Board. So you can click on the link and maybe over the weekend see what is expected of you to see if maybe you want to prepare to fill one of these vacancies and let me know if you get chosen. Now, it's probably not too late. I'm sure it's not too late to go ahead and register your event, your National Night Out event with the Durham Police Department because they are compiling all of the lists of the events. And of course, for us, National Night Out is Tuesday, October 7th. So the different communities, they're putting together events like food drives, school supply drives, ice cream socials, skating parties, block parties, whatever you plan to do. Let me scroll down to Durham Police Department because you register with them and then hopefully they can slide by on National Night Out with their, with the regalia, with the motorcycles and the lights and the flashing light. The kids love it. So go ahead and put your event together, and also know that they're going to have vendors as well. When I say they, this time I'm talking about the Durham Police Department. They are kicking off National Night Out on October 7th with their event, which will start at 4 o'clock. So, and in fact, when you're putting together an event for National Night Out, it doesn't have to be during the nighttime. Some people want to incorporate the little ones, so some of them are doing after school events. Whatever you choose to do, you can definitely do that. And the police department will kick it off at 4 with their event. They will allow a certain number of vendors. So if you haven't checked it out already, hurry up because I don't know if all the vendors have been chosen yet. But the Durham Police Department, they're going to have an online meeting of vendors on September 30th. It's going to be virtual, and I'll remind you about that next week. I think is that next week? No, it's week after next. So anyway, go to the Word page, Durham Police Department, and you'll see how to register your event. Okay, let's see. Durham Tech Small Business Center, their next live event is Tuesday. I'll remind you about that on Monday. Okay. Oh, the Durham County Libraries, with today being Friday, they're all open until 6, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. And of course, Bragtown is not open on Saturday. And let me check SCORE while I'm here, real quick. SCORE is the Service Corps of retired executives. They help entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs. If you want to start a business, or if you've already started a business and you realize you need help with your marketing or social media, determining your prices. Maybe you're trying to figure out that perfect price point for your product or service. They have in-person workshops, and also they have virtual classes. So you can definitely check. And they have mentors. You can get a mentor. You can talk over the phone. Their office is downtown, so definitely check out Score. Let me tell you where they're located. Let me find it first. You scroll down. 103 West Main Street. And they not only serve Durham, just in case you're watching from Chapel Hill, Carborough, Pittsburgh, they serve your towns as well. Okay, let me see if they have any workshops today, with it being the 19th. No, but tomorrow, SCORE is going to have a simple record keeping workshop in person tomorrow. 10:30 until noon at the Durham County Main Library, that's downtown, 300 North Roxborough Street, room 4347. Even though it's free, they would like for you to register because they want to make sure they don't have too many people in the same spot there at the library. So that's going to be tomorrow, 10:30. Register for that. Okay, and there's lots more on that page. So what I'm going to do now is to hop over to the To Your Health page. Of course, I've got your believe it or not, COVID has never left. I've got your COVID info. You can actually enter your information and see the numbers for Durham County or wherever you're watching from. Even if you're watching from Illinois, you can enter the numbers and see enter your numbers and see how COVID is doing in your area. There are also some research studies that you might want to participate in. These are often run by local universities, also research organizations, scientists who are trying to figure out, about medications, Alzheimer's, uh, all kinds of different things they're studying. So you might want to participate if you're interested. Very often you are given a little something to show their appreciation for your participation. You can do that as well. Now, one more thing. Let me check for blood drives. Let me do that real quick. There's lots on this page. So let's see. The American Red Cross, their next blood drive is Wednesday. So I'll tell you about that on Tuesday. And let me check the Blood Connection because they also save lives with blood donations. Now, they're going to have a blood drive tomorrow. Fairfield HOA Social Committee 7611 Rosemont Parkway, and that will be tomorrow from 10:30 until 1:30. And one more thing I want to mention, let me scroll down. The Health Equipment Loan Program, they're open today. They're open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 to 5. So basically, the Health Equipment Loan Program, is run by the county. Scopy is here announcing himself. Yes. Hey, Scopy, long time no see. Yes, indeed. Hey, Scopy. Very happy you're here. Yes, sir. All righty. So the HELP program, like I said, they're run by the county. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're on the first floor. So basically, they accept donations of things like self care, self transport. For example, all the different types of wheelchairs, canes, crutches, toileting items, shower and bath items, and they have all kinds of things I was unaware of. And in fact, I got my hands on a flyer. So I updated the listing. Now you can see everything that Help has available, and also things that they accept as donations. So what they do, they take your donation, clean it up, fix it if it needs fixing, lend it out for 90 days at a time for people who need them. And this is all for free. So they accept your donations for free. So they don't pay you, but then they offer its use for Durham County residents for free. So it's a very nice service. Like I said, they're open 2 days a week, and they're open today from 1 until 5. Okay, let's go to the, wait a minute. Let me click on the big blue button at the top of the page, Health Events. Let me see if there are any special events we need to know about. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, going on right. This is going on right now. It's probably too late for you. It ends in 5 minutes, but I just wanted you to know that the American Dance Festival has restarted their Parkinson's programming. So they have an in-person class for Parkinson's people with Parkinson's and their caregivers on Thursday afternoons. These are free, and then virtual classes on Fridays from 11 until 12:15, again for people with Parkinson's. So it's all about movement, and like I said, it's free. So I'm just letting you know for next week, just in case you missed out this week's activities, you can check them out next week. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. 406 Rigsby Avenue downtown, free parking, free membership. They have all these wonderful activities. They're open late on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They've got a computer lab. They've got the workout rooms with the workout things and the bouncy balls and all that. They have all that. They have all of that. So definitely check out the Durham Center for Senior Life for those who are 55 plus. Now it's Friday. Let's see what's happening this afternoon. Friday matinee starts in a few minutes at 12:30. So if you happen to be close enough to downtown, you could just zip down there real quick. You don't have to register. They're giving away free popcorn. They're showing a movie at 12:30 in the theater. Yes, they have a theater. So today's movie is Sunday Best. I do not know what that's about. If you happen to know, put it in the comments. Sunday Best. It sounds like it's about the weekend, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to guess, but let's see what else is happening this weekend. Afternoon bingo from 1 until 2 downstairs in the lower commons, and then Duke Connect Tech 1:30 until 3 also downstairs. Get help with your technology. Don't forget to bring your tablet or your new phone or laptop or whatever, because what often happens, the kids, the grandkids, the nieces, the nephews, um, they they upgrade. You know, they get the newest, latest tech, and then they give the parents or whoever their old tech. But sometimes they don't teach them how to use it. So if that happened to you, then just know that the Durham Center for Senior Life has lots of different classes, all about, they have a whole tech program. And like I said, this Duke Connect Tech is something new. So I guess Duke, they'd like to get involved in things. So yeah, they can teach you how to use your tech all for free. So that's going on today, 1:30 until 3. Now let's check for the special events for the 19th. Let's see. Oh, this is okay. Speaking of Duke, so this started a few minutes ago and will go until 4 o'clock this afternoon. They are having balance screenings, and this is where Duke physical therapist students, they help you assess your balance, and they'll be giving you tips on improving your balance. Because for some reason, older people tend to fall more. I don't know what's going on with us, but yeah, it happens. One video that I did watch a couple weeks ago as to why seniors fall a lot is because very often we're looking at something and we're turning too fast. They say when you get older, for whatever reason, you need to learn how to take smaller steps when you turn. Don't take these big uh, like when you're turning these, maybe you're used to just turning in a big way, and just keep it small. Take smaller steps, and that somehow lessens our chance of falling. So that's one tip I have for you. You're welcome. So anyway, from noon until 4 today, definitely check out the balance screenings. You don't have to register, just head out to 406 Rigsby Avenue. No worries. See what else is happening today. Oh, okay. This is cute. Oh wait, I skipped one. Let me reverse. Okay. What's happening at Duke? Duke again. From 12:30 until 1:30 in the volunteer room, Duke postdoctoral students. They'll be discussing the latest updates and developments in STEM. And of course, STEM is what is that? Science and technology and math. And anyway, if you like the sciences and math, you will definitely love to check out what's happening at Duke. And that again is happening in 15 minutes from 12:30 until 1:30. Now, here's why I was laughing. From 3 to 5, they're going to have a Wild West dance. That sounds like fun. I think they'll probably be playing some Will Smith, I'm guessing. So, Wild West dances from 3 until 5. You are more than welcome to join in this Western themed dance party with your cowboy boots or cowboy hat, all that. Scobie knows the thing. See, thank you, Scobie. He knows so much. Thank you. Sunday's Best, the movie that they'll be showing in just a few minutes at the Durham Center for Senior Life, is a documentary about Black performers and guests on the Ed Sullivan Show. What in the world? I would love to see that because that we were all about Ed Sullivan. Actually, our family loved music so much we would watch anything. We watched the Dean Martin Show. We didn't care who it was. Um, yeah, whoever had music back then, it was what Dean Martin, Andy Williams. Who else? What's that guy from Wales? Tom Jones. We watched Hee Haw. Yes, indeed. Was in fact the when the rappers and the hip hop crowd in the '90s when they used to have the price tags hanging from their caps and their hats, we were like, "You're not doing nothing new." What was her name? The lady from Minnie Pearl. Minnie Pearl from Hee Haw. She did that first. It wasn't hip hop. It was Minnie Pearl from Hee Haw. I'm just saying. So anyway, thank you, Scopy, because I didn't know about that. I would love to see that. Unfortunately, I can't go to the senior center right now to watch, unfortunately, because I have some things already in the mix. But thank you for telling me about it. I'm going to look for that. Maybe they have it on YouTube. I'm definitely going to look for that because that sounds intriguing. Thank you, Scopy. Thank you again. All righty. Let's see, where was I? Oh. So the Wild West dance, that's from 3 until 5. They're not charging anything. So put on your cowboy hat, or if you don't have the hat or the boots, whatever, just maybe put a bandana around your neck. Why not? Um, so you can enjoy some light refreshments and enjoy the dance party. That should be really fun. And they're going to slip in, it looks like they're going to slip in some fall prevention tips. So that's a slick way of learning something as well. I appreciate it. Now, Monday's the 22nd. Let me mention this now because this is going to be starting before Bull City Hangout, and I won't be able to mention it. So this coming Monday, put this on your calendar if you're shy like me. They're going to have an introverts social group at 11:30 on Monday, from 11:30 until 12:30, where you can make new friends and connections in a small, no pressure setting with games and conversation. I think that is so sweet. Another thing they're going to have, let me mention this real quick. Even though it's going to be at 12:30, let me go ahead and mention it now. So Monday at 12:30, Rick Messimer, he will be having his monthly senior legal advisor presentation. He talks about the most fascinating legal topics that seniors are interested in. That's going to be Monday at 12:30. And I actually saw Rick Messimer at the caregivers convention that they had at where was that? The Sheraton. Just in passing, he gives the best. He's just brimming over with knowledge, with legal knowledge. You can just say, "Hey, Rick, how you doing?" and he'll tell you something that you needed to know. I'm just saying. So you might want to check that out. And he, of course, is open to questions because he's just full of knowledge. So it's going to be Monday, 12:30. Alrighty, I do want to mention the Little River Senior Center for those who live in northern Durham County, because you are more than welcome to go downtown for senior activities. Or if you don't want to go all the way downtown, go to the Little River Community Complex, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. They have activities too, not nearly as many as downtown, but they do have their own, their own thing Monday through Friday from 8:30 until 2-ish. They've got the free lunch at 11:30. They've got events, they've got Bible study, group exercise, free play gym. They've got access to the gymnasium. Bring your basketball or tennis racket and tennis, whatever. Have fun. They have cards, bingo, bass guitar lessons, crocheting, walking club, regular guitar, I mean, six-string guitar lessons, coffee talk. So check it out. That's going to be Monday through Friday. Also, the Little River Senior Center. All right, and they've got plenty of parking. Now, the last page we're going to visit is the Let's Go page. That is a calendar of events page. Let's go there. Let's see what is on the docket. Okay, scrolling down to 19. All right. So, New Visions of Africa restaurant from 3 until 6. They will be giving away free meals to people who are struggling. Maybe they live in a situation where they don't have kitchen access, but they're hungry. From 3 until 6, you can head over there. They've got picnic tables. You can sit outside, watch the cars go by, and yeah, have a nice little meal, a prepared meal between 3 and 6. 1306 Bayville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill. Now, if you like music and entertainment, singer guitarist Stephen Munoz will be leading Lojo, that is Log Off Jam On, from 5:30 until 8:30 at Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. It's an open air space. Basically, Mr. Munoz will be playing some great music. He does some nice R&B. I don't know what else he plays, but during COVID, he was very entertaining with his guitar and singing and doing some nice music. So he'll be leading this jam session. I've seen people bring unusual musical instruments showing off, I'm sure, but that's fine. I saw somebody bring one of those wind up European musical, it's like a music box. Somebody brought one of those. That was really fun. I've seen people taking cellos, trombones. You just never know. So if you want to play some music, head over to Boxyard, and that will be from 5:30 until 8:30 tonight. Now it's free, but I do want to let you know that you might want to have a few bucks on you because people will be eating. They have beverages. You might get hungry, so you have plenty of restaurants and eateries to connect with and have a nice little dinner while you're there. Line Dancing with Jitterbug at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue from 6 until 7. There's a $4 class fee, 3 if you're a senior. Now, if you'd like to roller skate, Wheels Durham, 715 North Hoover Road, they're hosting Durham Family Skate Night. I said that backwards. Durham Family Night Skate. And that's going to be from 6 until 8:30. They cut the admission in half pretty much, so it's like $8. You can rent skates if you don't have skates. Now, non skaters, so I guess these are like parents age 18 plus, they want you to pay $4. Um, they also have a clear bag policy in effect. Read all about that by going, of course, first to durhamskywriter.com. Then you go to the Let's Go page and you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's from 6 until 8:30. Now, it is Third Friday. I'm going to try to list everything here. I think Third Friday is expanding to the point where, I mean, it's making me feel just compelled to go downtown because there's so much happening. Basically, it's sort of between 6 and 9, but it all depends on the venue. Let me just very quickly just run through what's, I couldn't even list everything, but let me just run through what I have here. Five Points Gallery, featured artist is Yuko Nogami Taylor. a beautiful exhibit featuring the Japanese Nihonga tradition. That starts at 5. And then Downtown Durham Inc., they're going to have their purple tent out at CCB Plaza where they're going to have music and a DJ and I don't know what else. They're just going to have fun things from 6 until 9. Now, sometimes they start earlier than 6, so I'm going to say 5. But I know they're going to have a DJ there for sure. The Durham Art Guild Gallery and Studios at Golden Belt, which is not quite downtown, but it's 800 Taylor Street. So that's off of, I almost said Fayetteville, Elizabeth and Taylor. You turn in, it's Golden Belt basically. So they're going to have, they have artists there and they have their own exhibits, but they also have a special event today, Loteria, a photographic study of Latino contributions to our community. That's going to be an exhibit through October 5th. But they're going to have a special Third Friday event called Fiesta de Loteria, Play, Learn, and See the Art. So apparently Loteria is Latin American bingo game. So they invite you to come play Loteria. So it's going to be free, and that should be really fun. And that starts at 5:30. Now, the Makers Society, they're going to have their Durham Foodie Fair in Durham Central Park downtown on Foster Street, which is a giant food truck rodeo and arts and crafts vendors roundup. So that should be really fun. And they start at 5:30. The Discover Durham Visitor Info Center, they're going to host Scrappy Glitz and Glam with Stormy Day, which is Stormy Day is a drag queen. So you can meet Stormy Day and also have fun with clothing. You can repurpose and reinvent old styles with clothing items with the help of crafty items from the scrap exchange. So in other words, you're bringing, like for example, bring some jeans, something or a jean jacket, and put glittery things and studs and maybe you can. I don't know if they're gonna have sewing machine. I know they have sewing machines at the scrap exchange. I don't know if they're gonna bring them to this event, but if they have sewing machines there, maybe you can do like a quilting kind of thing. So you can do that. So that's gonna be lots of fun, and that starts. I think that starts at 6. And then Orange Durham on Orange Street, they're going to have you to tour their co-working space and also see an exhibit featuring Sarah Reynolds' mixed media works. And then the Durham Marriott, which is across from CCB Plaza, they're going to have an artist pop-up exhibit and sale featuring talented visual artists with disabilities. And I actually wandered in there last month and bought something really nice from one of the artists. So that's going on starting at 6. The Artisan Market at 3:05, they're featuring the latest creations from Pickle Pie Pottery starting at 6. The Boulder Garden, it's rock climbing plus an art gallery. Okay. That's creative. Bull McCabe's, they always have live music on the lawn from 6 until 9. Oh, Scopy. Okay. Scopy saying, I'm going to be a part of Third Friday in October. Okay. So come on the show to talk about it. Yes, indeed. Oh, now you got me intrigued. What are you going to be doing? Okay. I'll have to wait. Okay. Come on the show, Scopy. Yes. Okay. Definitely. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea what you're going to, okay. I'll wait. Hold me in suspense. Love it. Okay. See what else is happening? I'm gonna try to speed this up. There's so much happening. Bull City Art and Frame Company, an artist reception for local artist Kim Best with bold vignettes and snapshots of Durham. The Durham Hotel, TGIF at the Durham Back to Cool, featuring snacks, TV shows, music, and fashion from the 1990s. This is for what they call 90s kids. Now they're going to have a back to school best dressed contest tonight. The winner will win a one night stay at the hotel. And this will start at 6. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun right there. Okay. Golden Belt Arts, like I said, they're going to be featuring exhibits by local artists from 6 to 9. The Mint Beverage Company over there by the ballpark, 310 Blackwell Street, is still downtown. They're going to be hosting the opening of Brianna Wood's photography exhibit at 6. The American Tobacco Camp Contest, American Tobacco Campus, they're going to be having a free open air Pops on the Green concert by the Chamber Orchestra of the Triangle. That starts at 6:30. That sounds nice. The Flying Bull Restaurant on Morris Street, they're going to have bachata fixation with DJ Numinous. I hope I said the name right. That's going to be late, 9:30 to midnight. $10 admission. Dancing bachata. If you don't know what that is it's bachata. It's not salsa, but it's if you're listening to salsa radio, you will hear bachata, but it's like romantic music from I think it's from Dominican Republic. It has a distinct sound, especially with the guitars and everything. So that's going to be this evening starting at 9:30. Loose Leaf Gallery. Now this is going to be a huge thing. This is going to be a whole entire thing. Loose Leaf Gallery on Foster Street, 530 Foster Street. They're going to be featuring Brett's open mic celebrating 30 years. So Brett Chambers, he's been running his open mic since before I moved to Durham for 30 years. I remember he was on Highway 55 when I moved here. No, wait a minute. I think they were at Talk of the Town on Main Street when I moved here. And then they moved to the Zydeco place on Highway 55. And now they're at Blue Note Grill on Washington Street. So Loose Leaf Gallery, they're going to have Brett there doing an open mic, doing music, live music at Loose Leaf Gallery. And then there's going to be a photographic exhibit showing 3 decades of Brett's open mic. Okay. And then they're also going to have an art making workshop with the scrap. So the scrap exchange is going to be at two places downtown tonight. So that's going to be really exciting. So this is part of the Parties for the Park fundraiser for Durham Central Park. So this event at the Loose Leaf will be from 7 until 10. It's going to be a whole experiential thing. Now, I need to figure out, I need to ask this lady how to say her name. I say, it looks like Cece's Gallery and Studios, but it might be Ceci. For now, right now, I'm going to say Cece, and I'm going to find out how to correctly say her name. But anyway, at 417 Foster Street, they're starting something new tonight. It's a series. Unexposed presents Out of Frame. It's a new guerrilla. Some people say guerrilla, some say guerrilla. I know it's a Spanish word meaning like undercover, but it's a new film series from 8 until 9. They're going to be showing 4 short films tonight, and that's going to be again 417 Foster Street, free admission. And then the bull ride will be circling around. Apparently, this is like a van of some sort, circling around for free, taking people all around downtown, Golden Belt and Brightleaf Square. So be on the lookout. I heard that it's purple. So I guess you can just, I guess you flag it down and hop aboard. And so if you don't want to walk to Golden Belt, because it's, I guess you could walk, but it's not really that close to downtown. So I think the bull ride is a good idea. So you can go back and forth because they don't want to miss out on all the traffic that's downtown. So that makes sense that they have a way to get you down to Bright Leaf and Golden Belt and all of those different places. I like that idea. Now, the Tobacco Road Tours. Now, this is not a Third Friday event. I'm off of the Third Friday events. Now we're getting back to normal. Tobacco Road Tours, they're hosting the Durham Dark and Mysterious Ghost Tour, which is a 1.5 mile walking tour where you learn about the different ghosts that have been sighted in downtown Durham. They don't want anyone there under the age of 8 because it might be intense. So tickets are 20, 16 for young people ages 8 to 14. And then it says they'll be meeting at Major the Bull, but with Third Friday going on, hmm. I don't know if they thought this through. Anyway, I'm not judging, but I'm sure they'll have a flag or a balloons or something, so that you can, when you're there at Major the Bull, you'll be able to know where Tobacco Road tours will be. I'm sure they have it all figured out. But that was a mean thing to say. I'm sure they have it figured out. I know they have it figured out. So they'll be meeting at 7:30. All right. Now, Durham Parks and Recreation's Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road. They're going to be having Friday night adult night skate from 9 until midnight. If you want to stay out late skating, definitely do so. To get in, it's 13. You can rent skates, and they also have the roller blades if you want to get fancy. That again is from 9 until midnight. And you can also click on the link that I have, and you can see their whole schedule for the month and the upcoming month as well. Now, tomorrow morning, Keep Durham and Bike, Keep Durham Beautiful. Oh, I'm wearing the shirt. Shout out to Keep Durham Beautiful. So, Keep Durham Beautiful and Bike Durham, they are co hosting the bike lane and bus stop cleanup at the Village Bus Stop. This is at 1000 North Miami Boulevard. That's tomorrow morning, nice and early, from 8 until 10. So, volunteers are needed. So, they're going to start out cleaning up the bus stop, okay, at the intersection of Liberty and Miami. And then they're going to team up with Oaks and Spokes to operate their bike lane sweeper. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Sounds like it's like a motorized broom or something. I'm just guessing. So be sure to wear clothes that you don't mind getting dirty, okay? And also, it's going to be a little warm out probably, so bring some bottled water and your work gloves. Tools will be provided. They might have some gloves too, but just to play it safe, you don't want to touch anything, so definitely bring your own work gloves and make sure that, keep your hands clean and whatnot. So you can click for more information and also to sign up. Now, the farmers market is tomorrow. The Durham Farmers Market is downtown, 8 until noon. And the South Durham Farmers Market is at also 8 until noon at Hub RTP, 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Both of them have this feature where if you're using Snap EBT, you can swipe your card and double your money. So if you're going to spend $10, you get $20 worth of food. They have these, each of the farmers markets have their own wooden dollar token. So it'll give you a bunch of tokens and you can go ahead and shop to your heart's content. Same for WIC. You can also double your money with WIC. Also, if you're like me and you have one of those senior $5 vouchers, don't shop before stopping at the manager's table. Everybody needs to stop at the manager's table for these benefits. And if you have those $5 vouchers, let them see the voucher. If you sign it, meaning that you're going to spend the $5, they will give you $5 tokens. That's at both of the farmers markets, both one downtown and the South Durham Farmers Market. Now, sharing Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market is the Durham Craft Market, so you can check them out as well. Also, tomorrow's Centerfest, so don't forget. All right. Also happening tomorrow morning, the Durham County Department of Public Health's Durham Men's Health Council, they have these community walks. They want to encourage men to get together to talk about health, to walk, and they actually allow everyone to walk. So men, women, kids, maybe even well-behaved pets. I don't know, but sometimes it takes the family to get the men out. So whatever it takes to get the men out walking and talking about health and keeping themselves healthy. Definitely head out to the Holton Career and Resource Center. That's going to be where they start the walk tomorrow, 401 North Driver Street. And they will be walking the Holton Healthy Mile Trail. How about that? So you can call Joyce Page if you have some questions, if you need some info. Just know that Holton has plenty of parking. They've got their own parking lot, so you should be fine there. And that again is from 9 until 10 tomorrow. Bull City Hangout is at 10. Hopefully, I'll see you watching the show tomorrow at 10. Also, just to let you know, even though the show will be at 10, I'll be mentioning this. I just want to let you know in advance that Boxyard RTP has a Saturdays music series where they have DJs play music. It's totally free. You, of course, can buy food if you like. Tomorrow's DJ will be DJ K Ward playing diverse and vibrant mixes. And the North Durham Farmers Market, they have the same types of benefits that I mentioned earlier, and that's from noon until 4. I'll tell you about that during tomorrow's show. That is it. Oh my goodness, 40 minutes. There's so much happening. Usually I try to keep the show to 30 minutes, or rather the announcements to 30 minutes. Um, what can I say? Let's do the weather, because I know you're saying, oh my goodness, how long can she talk? So let's do the weather real quick. It's hot today, and I'm here for it. I am loving this. It is 85 degrees. I'm so happy about it. I wish summer would never leave. But anyway, it's 85. Now it's going to be sunny all afternoon. Let's see. Sunny all afternoon. Love it. The high today is 87. Love that. Now let's see what the weather's going to be for this weekend because, Centerfest. So the high today is 87. Tomorrow, perfect. Sunny, 85. Love that. Sunday, it'll be partly sunny and 81. That's perfect too. Love that. So we're probably not going to, next week is going to be rainy starting Wednesday, 5 days in a row. Yeah, let's enjoy the sun while we can, for sure. So again, it's 85 going up to 87. How about that? So that is it for today's show. Scopy, I'm looking forward to your visit next week to see what you'll be doing. I mean, next month to see what you'll be doing during Third Friday. Very curious. Got me going here. So anyway, folks, enjoy today. Maybe go out for a little walk. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Bull City Hangout is at 10 on Saturdays because I don't want to wait till noon because then you'll miss out on the farmer's market if you don't know about it. Anyway, have a beautiful afternoon. Ciao for now.